Hello there, this is Ebo God. Subscribe to Tip of TV on YouTube.
You're welcome to the channel. My name is Ebo. This is Tip of TV, and this segment is called CHALE, What Happened. Now, this week, it has been a long ride with a lot of happenings. Now, on my bill today, Sika official has been hospitalized over a clash with DWP's squabbles. Now, Ajagurajah on Hits FM says Black Sheriff should thank God for the constant misunderstanding between Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale. Now, sensational media personality, I almost said media general, Berla Mundi shares her young women empowerment project called Be You by Berla Mundi on Global Citizen platform. Now, Yvonne Nelson calls on personalities to join her Doomsday Must Stop vigil, and personalities like comedian Waris, Sinai, Habiba have also added their voices. More details after this break.
Yeah, what's going on? This is your boy YGA. You're watching Tip of TV. Keep it love.
You're welcome back from that quick break. Now into the stories. Allegedly, last night, Quabbles was involved in a physical banter with Sika official, and it landed Sika official in a hospital. Now, here's a video of Sika official in the hospital. Let's take a watch. You know how weekends are, or some nights are in Accra for most of the people here in Accra. They go out to have fun, show their stress off and all that. Now, Sika official was out with his set of friends. Incredible Ziggy, One Ellie, Lover Mark, a group of people. First at Republic Bar, and then they moved to Levels Pub. Now, as they moved to Levels Pub, they met Quabbles with his team, and from sources, they say Quabbles moved to One Ellie, who has been writing on X about happenings involving DWP's manager or CEO Quabbles and Dance God Lloyd. It's a long conversation all around it. Now, fast forward, a guy named Curtis came to support Quabbles, and it led to, heated argument, which landed Sika official in the hospital by being stabbed. Now, the sensation going on social media and the conversation going on social media is that now Sika official is fine, but Quabbles has posted on his Snapchat that he has nothing to do with this, and he has not stabbed anybody, or he has not stabbed Sika official. So that is the information we have on there. But I think that, Americans live this life of gangster stuff, and I think that is how this whole thing was like. So the whole banter was like, once Curtis, the said Curtis in the video, is with Quabbles, he needed to come support Quabbles, and then he also came with his gang. Now, Sika official on the other hand, who was with Ellie, is also came in to support Ellie, and now, unfortunately, it's landed him in the hospital. So it is quite sad, but news reaching us is that he's okay, and now he's gone to the police station to actually write his statements and all that. So word of caution to everybody out there: once you're out and some misunderstandings happening start to come and you think you cannot handle it, just go. Okay, the country is hot already, so try to remove yourself from situations that will put you in a difficult place to understand. Now, to the next story, Ajagurajah in an interview with Andy Dosty mentioned that Black Sheriff should actually thank his maker, that Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale are constantly in rough places, that they are not talking. Let's take a watch.
Eti Blanco, I was so dying radias sister Shatta Wale ni Stonebwoy Wamonka.
But how? Okay, good. If they are
Wamonka so da.
No, hold on. Osafo Abego. If they are both, if they are loggerheads, how does that affect Blacko? Again, Blacko is not Abego.
Let me tell you something.
Black Sheriff is not the only artist who has emerged.
Black Sheriff on one kasa woni listeners. Aya Shatta Wale listeners, any Stonebwoy listeners say tie Blacko.
Kanu kure.
What?
Do your analysis. My analysis.
Why do I find it so difficult to believe all of
Black
Sheriff.
Black first Shatta Wale kakra.
Okay.
And one first Stonebwoy kakra.
Okay.
Steady Blacko. To break it through. And on mummy and uku na boy deko.
So that is what Ajagurajah has to say. But what do you actually think? I think my producer was trying to explain to me how this whole thing works, because I was of the view that it is not true. Black Sherif has his own audience of people that actually listen to his music. The youth actually can relate with most of the things he says in his music, and that is why he has actually been able to go through music smoothly. Well, not so smoothly, but I mean, ever since it's come up, like when his name came to the limelight, he's been giving back and people keep soaking him. And then I think that to some extent it's true, because what my producer was saying was that like Sarkodie has SAC Natives, this one has Beam Nation, and you know, the moment Black Sherif decides to like have a tribe, yes, he calls his Blacko tribe, but he has not actually like formally, you know, brought it out so that people are like, we are with this one, because those fans actually come with some loyalty. Now, if somebody is a fan of Stonebwoy, and because of Stonebwoy, the person actually follows Black Sherif, now, if you tell them to actually come follow you, it is either they lose one, that is either lose Stonebwoy or lose Black Sherif. So in this case, they're either going to follow Stonebwoy and drop Black Sherif. That is what Ajagurajah has to say. What is your thought on that particular story? Now, in the next story, this young lady keeps doing so well. Like, dear God, whatever prayer Berla Mundi said, God, I am saying the same thing to you. Like, I am copying and pasting. Because what Berla Mundi has been doing, the platforms, the stages, God, that girl is favored. Berla Mundi has been a part of their team, a part of the Global Citizen, you know, and not long ago, she's even still outside on their platform. I think it's something they're doing, and she was asked to share her women empowerment project she's doing here in Ghana, dubbed or called BU by Berla Mundi. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a listen.
In my country, I speak Ghan, so I say Minganye and that means greetings to you all. But thank you again. And well, my name is Berla Mundi. I'm a broadcast journalist. I work with Media General in Ghana. It's the #1 broadcast station in the country. And I've done this for 12 years. Now, along the line, I realized that a lot of young women were inspired by what I do. And they'd always come to me and say, Berla, I want to become like you. I want to be a broadcast journalist. And I'd ask them a very simple question. Why do you want to become a broadcast journalist? And most of them just didn't have an answer. Most of them will say that, well, I mean, you look nice on TV, you always have nice hair, nice makeup, you wear some of the coolest clothes, and so I think I could try that. And I'd look at them and tell them, well, that's just 2% of the actual work. There's a lot more that goes into becoming a journalist in the first place. You have to do a lot of research, you have to go to school, you have to sacrifice so much. Are you ready to do that? And they're like, well, if you can just put me in front of the camera, I think that would be fine. So over time, I realized that there was some disconnection. Yes, I was on there, I was inspiring, but how was I inspiring these young women? Was it for them to become a second-rated version of me? Or did I have to find a way to help them to discover their true potential and their talent so they can become the first-rated version of themselves? So I started the BU by Berla Mundi Foundation. I say thanks to God for that. I woke up one morning and it just dropped in my spirit, and I wrote it down and I started. And what I decided to do was take along with me some professionals who have done really well in various fields of endeavor to, you know, visit the campuses, have conversations, deep conversations with these young girls and boys as well, to let them understand that if you really want to become successful in life, you first of all have to identify what your purpose is on earth and walk in that purpose. So you don't have to be a Berla Mundi at all costs just because you think it's nice and glamorous to be on TV.
This lady called Berla Mundi, I have followed her for quite some time. I've never shared this story. The very first time I came to Accra was because of Berla's BU by Berla Mundi. And it happened, I think, Airport View Hotel. I remember lodging at my uncle's place, and I felt so lost, so new in Accra, didn't know where to go. But guys, that meeting, that environment of ladies that day, that time, I think Sewa and me here gives Irabel, and Anita Eskin. Yes, Anita Eskin, and I mean some other personalities. Ladies and gentlemen, it was an experience and a moment I can never forget. It actually opens you up to what you want to be, who you want to become, and guiding you on that path. So Berla Mundi, it is of no surprise, well, to me personally, that you are up there. So guys, that's just that. Now, Yvonne Nelson, in 2015, on the issue of Dumsor, she held a Dumsor Must Stop vigil, which had, well, let me just read this to you guys. So, Yvonne Nelson has put out a note, and this is what the note says. He says, "Join me in another Dumsor Must Stop vigil. Now, dear Ghanaians, it is with a heavy heart and deep concern for the welfare of our dear nation that I address the resurgence of the power crisis, commonly known as Dumsor. Now, in Ghana, as a proud Ghanaian and an advocate for positive change, I never anticipated the return of such a, this very weird, I was actually practicing back there, but I never anticipated the return of such a debilitating issue. Now, let alone another prolonged duration." Now, she's talking about how when she held that vigil back in 2015, she never thought that we were going to get to a point where it is going to come back and actually last long, you know. So in 2015, along with the support of Imani Ghana's Kofi Bentil, Prince David Osei, D Black, Varvika, Ithia, Sarkodie, I mean, a lot of personalities came in to support her. But now, it looks like some support she got back then, she's actually not getting it, and she's calling on people and personalities to come support her in this one again. Now, this particular memo or this particular note sparked conversation, and on United Showbiz with Ms. D, comedian Waris was asked his thoughts about the ongoing power outages and all that, and this is what he had to say.
School. Edwuma bi wo kra yenya ya san bemuza ezi ada ne entrepreneur ye nuanuane ma afi de niema na ye nuanuane light kakra ye de nuanuane ma no so yaje esu be ne yensu o Ghana. Trust me, people have cried. So at this point, we can't tell them that by force give us timetable, but we can beg them, we can go on our knees, we beg you, just reduce it for us. We don't know what to do because opa ma yensu ye dem opa yenye dem nko heaven and bring down. If they won't give us this light, they won't give it to us. If they won't give us timetable, they won't give it to us. But we want leaders who are on grounds as we are, leaders who also walk by like omonam kwan ho and yes they be out to come. A plus is a politician. He also walks by the roadside to see how far. Then they also Choba we then no problem. Can a leader be like our late president Rollins, getting down from a car to direct the traffic and knowing the situations of the system?
That is what comedian Waris had to say. Now, Sinari Habiba is also an actress and was on the panel on United Showbiz. This is what she also had to say.
Purpose, no, as a first demonstration, no, yes, and Chebia, I didn't see na and Dumsor no and Chebia na demonstration no started like a intense kakrebi and the whole country went upside down. Demonstration, this, that. Where ache. And so what's the purpose? I'm not saying Obin called demonstrate you, but what I'm saying is, yeah, mekra na minim say me senior colleague Yvonne Betumia, you know, me who say ache should have been done probably a long time ago. Reasons are best known to Onwa, you know. My pleadings are me paucho abaino who say Dumsor no na mubeye no me pamwacho. There are some institutions, say hospitals, no. Me pacho omu who say na mubeye, they should take that as their priority. Ma mundum ohono. Even if they'll switch off the lights for 2 days, we beg them. The hospitals, we beg them. If they want, they should turn off Kotoka. It won't pay me.
I think as a country, we have gotten to the point where I was asking my producer that so now, between Mahama and Nanado, who is driving? Because it's like, it doesn't matter what we say. They know we are suffering, but it is what it is, innit? Yeah, so that is that on the call for the vigil, Dumsor Must Stop. So individuals and organizations that would want to support Yvonne Nelson can reach out to him And that will bring us to the very end of this particular episode of Charlie What Happened. My name is Ebu, and this is Tip Off TV. If this is your first time coming on here, you are welcome, and this is a great family you want to be a part of. So kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notification so that anytime you post, you'll be one of the very few to see this. Until I see you in the next video, you take care. Bye.